What's up, everyone? So I'm back with Invent or Don't Invent on Facebook. And today I want to basically talk about something cool. I think that's how you spell it. How do you spell statues? Oh, yeah. Statues of presidents. So we have here, we have this, and this is kind of like the things that I want to talk about. And there's a lot of people like making minimum wage, right? Just getting like $10 an hour, and some of these people can be doing stuff like this. And what I was basically thinking was more like nature stuff, like especially along the coast of USA. So let's go look at some images, and you'll see a lot of this stuff here. So imagine if we did more of this stuff alongside the cliffs and stuff. I think that would be pretty cool. And then I noticed some things like these rocks here, where they're just like in the middle, like in the center there. And I was thinking, like, what if someone paid someone to go and build like a turtle there out of this rock, or maybe cut it so it could become a permanent base, and then creating a big statue of like an animal or an eagle or a whale or whatever you could think of, or whatever people in the area can agree with. So now when people go and like visit or travel alongside this on a boat or something, and see there's some islands there, they'll be able to see these creative like statues and stuff. And basically it would be cool because it would like in a way display power and like cool stuff. Like that would be pretty cool. And you see that a lot now. See, like all this, maybe some people probably be against it, but I mean, a lot of stuff could be done here. Like this could be like an elephant tusk or something, and I don't know. Like there's a bunch of things that, whatever you could kind of think of, and that you would like to kind of add there. And there is some people like in different parts of the world where they'll go and they'll even do it for free, just especially if they're given the proper tools to do it. Look, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of sightings where they could be at, and basically what they are is landmarks in the USA. See, so there's different landmarks, images for that. And here there's like a picture. See, there's like the San Francisco Bridge, and a lot of people go visit that. There's a bunch of other ones, right? Yeah, there is a Statue of Liberty right here. So there's a bunch of things that can be done. This is one here. The White House. I think this is the Grand Canyon here. I think I've been there once. Yeah, I just flew over it though with my friend Ken. He took me and some of my cousins. I think my brother went too. I don't really remember. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about there. Things like this, like big statues, nice things that can be done alongside the coast, and something that will last for a long, long time. And I was thinking more like animals because nature will always last. Nature, it will always be here even when we pass and go to the afterlife and stuff like that. So um, so yeah, like it will be something cool for people that are on boats that go and travel through here, or even when people are driving. I don't know, just different ideas there. Um, there is actually one I think I had on, if I can remember correctly. I think it was on my, uh, it was on my, what is it, Dropbox account, and I think I still have it. Oh yeah, Riverside County landmark, and basically, it's not really a landmark, but I kind of like the idea to make it into a landmark and like illustration of this. If I can get it to blow up, and so I can show you guys, but it's not showing up for some reason. Well, basically what it was is Mario, um, the game, um, green like doors. I think they were like doors, right? Um, these things here. So especially like this one. This one's kind of longer, something like that. So for some reason, oh, it's right here. So see, I put this one where image.
So my video is getting messed up. I recorded it through QuickTime Player, so I had to basically do this recording with my iPad. Um, so let me see if I can minimize this again to show you guys what I'm talking about here.
Something like that. So
Because it
for
froze.
some reason, oh, it's right here. So see, I put this one where it's like Mario coming out. So here you see these little things here, and then they kind of look like this.
Basically, I'm talking about this here.
Like this thing here. So I was thinking this can actually be I don't know what it is. It might be like a underground home, or it could be an antenna or a water thing. I'm not really sure, but this is like located in let me see, Riverside, California. Google Maps. So if I go into Google Maps, I was in La Sierra, and then I went on Indiana, and then it was up here, somewhere up here. Yeah, up here somewhere. Around this area,
it's super hard to do this with one hand and
satellite images,
trying to keep up with this video.
and I wonder if I can get a 3D view. Yep, I can. And
basically,
I was like down here cleaning some windows or doing something, and they're right here like There's one right here.
It was on
There's some
Lakepoint
water
Drive and East Sun Canyon
pipes going through
Street.
here, the bottom. So that's what it probably was. So it's not like something super super big, but it's cool because there's a park here. So later on,
And I
that
can't
could
even
be
show
like
you
an
guys the
attraction
3D
for people
view.
to maybe walk up here or something. I don't know. It was just an idea. But that was something that can be done in Riverside, and that's
but it was right here
in this area, right here.
on
Coordinates.
East Sun
right
Canyon
here.
Road and Lakepoint Drive. There's these things
It's by
here.
Lake Matthews. So yeah,
And I
it's
was
like right here. It's
someone
on
could add this type of stuff, kind of like the Holliwood
Lakepoint
sign.
Drive and East Sun Canyon Street. So those are the cross streets. But anyway, yeah, that was something that can be done for that area, which would be pretty cool, right? For them and to make it into a landmark. But that's about all I have. This is another one someone did a long time ago, and see, it attracts people. People go there and they just like stuff like that.
This type of shit right here makes me look crazy.
Like to mess around
because I'm actually explaining it, looking at tabs and links, and I can't even fucking hold this shit.
What I was thinking is animal.
It's fucking stressful.
Statues.
It's like someone's fucking with me. I think it's fucking funny.
Go to images and stuff like this. Like imagine this.
So I don't even know where I'm at now. What I'm talking about.
Like imagine. Look at this.
Okay,
this is
there
a perfect
it is.
Example. It's like a ground. It's the ground like, but it looks like the water, like the ocean, and that's how it will kind of look with the algae later on. It'll look really really cool. But yeah, elephants, whatever you could think of, whatever everyone will probably agree to would be pretty cool. Just to be different and to give people work and yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, look at all these ideas that can be done. You know, like imagine going out hiking and then there's like stuff like this. And I know I'm kind of changing the subject, but yeah, there's a bunch of things that can be done. Like parks can have this type of stuff. Look at this, and this is in public streets and stuff. So it's becoming more and more popular. So yeah, I think it would be pretty cool. You know, scare people sometimes. Have some fake ones there. Little cups on the trees. Like there's a bunch of things that can be done. Just looking for like an eagle. Oh, there it is. Like something like this, because like I was sharing here with this, you know, imagine having something like that, like an eagle. I don't know, but yeah, like there's people out there, especially like in Zillow, and you know you have these wherever I'll put that. I'm just really trying to get to the map view. They don't have no option for that. It's weird. Anyway, so like especially down here in this area, like Los Angeles area, where a lot of people like going. You know, a lot of these homes are worth like look at that, 9 million, 1 million, 6 million, 9, 6. 3, 2 million, whatever. There's a lot of millions, right? So obviously there's a lot of money out here. So these people can easily do what I'm talking about along the coast there. So when they go out with their families or whatever on their boats, they could see all these attractions. And now if they ever go on a cruise or something, they'll have more to look at: nature, the land, the homes, all these cool little things for them to look at. So yeah, like look up here too. There's money everywhere, So a lot of people could do this, and of course they would have to get the approval of people, whoever owns the land there, along the coast and stuff. But it would be pretty cool, right? Especially out here. Look at that. Look at all these little rocks, islands, and things. So there is no limit to what can be done. It's just finding these things here, these big boulders, these big rocks, and then finding like a machine that can tell you, once it's measured, putting those measurements in a computer, and then it'll tell you the results or the options that you have that this can possibly build or something like that, without you having to do a lot of thinking later on in the future. Yeah, there's a lot of this type of stuff here, like the wall, big drop down of the wall. So, I mean, anything could be added here for viewers. Look at this big rock over here, and they're everywhere, people, everywhere. Look at that. So, yeah, I think it would be cool and fun for whoever would like to do it. And it would be fun and exciting for those that are traveling on the boat to take pictures, to share them and show them off with other friends, right? That's why we take pictures these days, right? So, yep. I don't know, but if you own some property like I was showing you guys here, especially like this, where you have a big cliff coming down, and you had the money, what would you want built? You could do anything. Something like this, that looks pretty nice. Or since you're dealing with nature, I mean with the ocean, maybe you could do something like this, like more ocean. But this is not an ocean turtle. It's more like a desert turtle. But you guys know what I mean. Maybe sharks and whales and whatever other types of animals are out there. And yeah, this could be done on a small scale, large scale. Imagine this, and parks and stuff too. So look at this big crab, that type of stuff. And obviously, people with money would have to do this, and because money's not the problem. It's just giving someone something to do. So you have an idea, you like it, and then you pay someone to do it, and then you're helping them out to make some money on the side. Why not? I mean, I hear about these people that have billions of dollars. What are you doing with all that money? Help someone else out, invest it in someone that could create stuff like this. Like, look how nice this looks. And then later on, we'll probably be able to do this with the 3D printers. And I was kind of thinking for the future, having a machine that would do the wood carving, that would do it by itself. So, say like this. So imagine you having a machine that would do this for you, and that would be kind of simple. Instead of us doing it, a machine would do it. And basically, the way that it would do it is, it'll let me see, wood carving machine, and obviously there is stuff out there. But what I was thinking would be like if you got like a wood trunk, right? You got a wood trunk, like something like this, like a log, and then measure it so the machine knows exactly how far to go into the wood to like cut whatever it is you want to do. So like cube wood block. So imagine something like this, right? So you got yourself a piece of wood randomly from the woods, or like a tree trunk, and then you cut it, or even if it was round, then you left it as it is, and then you put it in a machine. So it would be like this. It's a wood thing, and then you put it in a machine, and then that machine will have patterns of different designs. Like if you want to do a circle, you could do a circle. If you want to do a triangle, you could do a triangle. Something elementary like that. And to more complicated designs. So it would go back to the wood carving like this. So imagine doing stuff like this. So it would just be one block of wood. Like say the tree thing is here. So it knows in the computer, it knows that the machine would basically have a bunch of drill bits, and then it will know how far to go in and when to stop, how far to go in and stop, how far to go in and stop, how far to go in and stop, while it's supported by the top and bottom or something like that, and it's compressed or something like that, or maybe the four sides, like four angles. So the machine is basically drilling a bunch of holes where at the end you have a result like this. And then now someone will come and and do the finishing touches, or even the machine could finish it. So it'll be like a robot that will do this kind of concept, and it could be done on any scale, any level, just like we do here manually, and you see this, but instead of doing the same pattern, that because that's what it really is, that's what it really comes down to. Instead of doing the same pattern, the machine will do it for you. So the machine will know exactly how far to go in and cut. Because think about like an enclosure, or like a box, a 3D enclosure box with like millions of drill bits, and those drill bits will come in, and they'll get the nose, they'll be able to come in here and do this over here, and all these fine cuts. And I know it sounds kind of complicated, but it's not. It's not complicated at all. It would just be a machine that someone could design. So now you could go grab any tree trunk that we usually throw away or burn, and come up with something cool like this, and use it. See this? instead of throwing it away, now you can do stuff like this. And I know it sounds kind of probably silly, but it's not. It's something where the future will take us, and it would just be someone smart enough out there to be able to do what I'm talking about, where these drill bits, it would require a bunch of them, but it can be done, and but it will get all this stuff done, and then more people will get jobs because now you would have to design this. You would have to tell the machine how far to go in, and then different types of machines would have to be made because not all of them can fit a big tree trunk. So some of them are going to be tiny little minute ones, and there's going to be medium ones, large ones, to bigger ones like something like this. Like obviously that's a big tree trunk there. So yeah, like I think that would be super cool. Obviously, it would be able to do this type of stuff like nothing, like a 3D printer would. So that's what I'm kind of thinking about for this idea. And it's a simple idea, I think. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I hope I inspired someone to use what other people throw away and consider as trash and use it for something good. And I don't know, it's just really just been back in my mind, and I wanted to share it. And that machine can be built and sold, and like I said, that machine could be sold, and people could make a lot of money by just applying tree trunks inside of it with different designs, and the machine would do all the cuts by itself. And then, so people will have to manufacture them, sell them. Some other people would have to come up with the designs, and then tell the machine how far to go in and how far not to go in. So just that alone will require a huge team, a huge organization, or company. So it would need a lot of backing and a lot of support, similar to like Steve Jobs and stuff, like with his cell phones, and how a lot of people got involved with that and helped him out. So it would be something like that, but for this type of idea. So what I'm talking about now is the wood, but later on, we'll be able to do stuff like this with bigger robots, where they could go in and like basically drill into the rock and then stop at a certain depth, and things like that. And right here, imagine like one big like piece of like a building structure of wood. So you have like the let me see if I can find a quick example to show you guys. So basically it'll be like this, right? And then over here you have the faces like this. So right here you have the big ledge of rock, and then this will be the machine with a bunch of drills, a bunch of them. And then with the idea that electricity is not a problem, right? And they'll come out and do their cut, their each little cut, and then boom, that's it. And then at the end, you'll have something like this. Man, that's simple, that easy. It wouldn't even be complicated at all. So now instead of throwing wood away and just burning it and scrapping it, well, now you can use every piece of wood and utilize every piece of wood, and every tree branch, every tree trunk. The economy will grow because now you will have to go buy more wood to manufacture these little ideas that you have and patterns that you might have to sell on Etsy or OfferUp or at eBay, Amazon, whatever platform, or Alibaba, or whatever platform you have that you sell through, um, to make a little bit of money on the side. And obviously, there'll be some people that make their own designs and or buy other people's designs, right? So if you're a designer, you could probably make your own. So that would be a good idea too. So yeah, I had this thought, and I just wanted to like basically get it out there. Maybe there is some people that can make it happen and get any log and shape it, design it to whatever whatever they could think of. So yeah, the possibilities are really, really endless, and there is no limit, people. So be encouraged and remember that we are evolving and we are growing and we are advancing, and who knows, maybe this idea will take us to newer ideas and newer inventions later on in the future, and we can all grow together and help each other out more effectively. Yeah, so anyways, I'm done talking. I mean, man, I could go on. Like, like the idea that I was telling you about over here. Imagine if you got a rock and then you slice like a square inside of the rock. That square can easily be turned or converted into like a room, and then the machine could basically create stairs, boom, 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 all the way to the top of your home. So this is your land. So if you could cut into it a little bit, and then with the machine not cutting some pillars, existing rock, and you could build homes too, like a downstairs master bedroom, to overlook the ocean and just to get away from the top and just to hang out. I don't know. That was an idea too that just came to my mind, but yeah. Anyway, the possibilities are endless, people, and I think it would be cool to do stuff like this because in Riverside, where I was at, well, just the freeway, the freeways have like designs now, designs um, on on the walls, and it's pretty cool because they're getting more and more and more and more creative with it, like this, and I think it's pretty cool, and that's where I kind of got the idea from too. So it's not just like one block of cement. Like, look at this. It looks more creative. It looks nice. You see that? So, don't stop believing. Don't stop thinking outside the box and stuff like that. Who gives a fuck what anyone thinks about you? You do you, because at the end of the day, no one gives a fuck about you anyway. You know what I mean? So look at that. You can do whatever you want, honestly. So obviously, this would be for everyone as a landmark, not something small, but it can be. So, like I said, don't limit yourself. But yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at. So I hope you guys like this. God bless, people. This is a good idea for cat breeders. But anyway, I'm done here. I'm done talking. Have a great day, people. And yeah, I think the gold nugget in this video would be the machine to build your own machine to carve out any wood log. So yeah, look into that. Try to design it. Try to come up with the mechanism and the machinery and all that stuff. I guess it would take a group of engineers to really think about this and make it happen. But until then, God bless. Invent or don't invent, go visit this page. I have a bunch of ideas on here. I'm talking about gold and streets that can be made from lava. Safety for flaggers in the freeway and stuff like that. How to clean your barbecue grill effectively, really fast. Safety. A bunch of things, people. Revolutionizing the phone, brakes on vehicles, a bunch of other things. So, yeah, if you like these ideas so far, go check them out. All right? Bye.